Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Forever Blunt Tarot. Today we're going to be doing a reading for the sign of Aries. And this is going to be a general message for the month of May. If it doesn't fit, don't force it, guys. Make sure to check your other placements, and roles may be reversed as well. And we're going to get an oracle here first, and then I will see what's going on for you guys for the month of May. What does Aries need to know? Universe, Spirit, and guides. What does Aries need to know for the month of May? What is their situation? We have nothing is yet set in stone. So for some of you guys, I feel like it's been a rough time. Like just looking at this card, there's like rough waters here. And I feel like some of you guys can be staying up at night, like overthinking, what went wrong. A lot of you guys are trying to move on to like calmer waters and stuff, but there's nothing that is set in stone. So if you think something is done or over or finished, and this can be in regards to anything, it does not have to be in regards to love, but Spirit wants you to know that nothing is yet set in stone, so things can change. What does Aries need to know, universe? Spirit guides. What does Aries need to know? For some of you guys, you could be dealing with a mutable sign, so Gemini, Pisces, Virgo, or Sagittarius. Let's see, one more. So in your recent past, we have the Judgment, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups. Your current energy, we have the Six of Cups, the Eight of Swords, and the King of Swords. The immediate future, we have the Nine of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords. Overall energy, the Page of Cups. So I feel like the overall energy here, when it's with the Page of Cups, it can deal with an apology. Some of you guys are waiting for someone to come and apologize, or vice versa. Your person is waiting for you to apologize, Aries. I feel this person can be younger than you. It's had a bit more emotionally immature than you. But definitely someone who wishes to apologize, because in the recent past, we do have the Judgment here with the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like some of you guys are waiting for an apology of some sort and are not really trying to invest elsewhere. This is someone that you felt like you had a soulmate bond and soulmate energy here. There was a lot of love, but I feel like someone made a bad judgment call. And you're in the core of your reading, we have the Eight of Swords. So there is a lot of anxiety. There is a lot of, being stuck, feeling like your hands are tied. This is you not willing to see like that things are going to get easier. So for some of you guys think that this is over. And I feel like in your immediate future with the Page of Swords, you guys are watching each other. And there's definitely the sense of like, there's information coming in for sure. So if you feel like this is over, if you feel like the last time that you guys spoke or argued or whatever the case was, if you felt like that was going to be the last time, it's not. I feel like there is a lot of bitterness here, a lot of resentment, but there's also a lot of love and a lot of, I feel like both of you guys, not just one or the other, but I feel like both of you guys are thinking about each other a lot. And you may feel stuck at the moment, but I do feel like um, there is a sense of like fighting for something. And maybe at first you're creating these boundaries and you're creating these walls here with the Nine of Wands here. But I feel like deep down inside, you want to fight for it. Um, This is someone that you may have seen a future with, stability, having it all with this person. Because, at one point you did think that they were like a soulmate, and you're waiting for some form of apology here. This person could have been someone who embodied like a very cold energy, like very cutthroat, and that was causing a lot of like issues within the relationship as well. Someone who could, hold grudges or something. An air sign, Aries. I mean, you could be dealing with an Aries, but I feel like you could be dealing with a Gemini, Aquarius, or a Libra. But I do feel like in the past there was a lot of waiting. There was a lot of, missed opportunities because people were making the wrong judgment calls here. But overall, I do feel like there is a lot of nostalgia. There's a lot of missing. There's just not a lot of action. There's a lot of thinking. There's a lot of overthinking. There's a lot of, feeling stuck, feeling like, I'm not going to reach out because um, my hands are tied up. Like, you're waiting for an apology because this is the overall energy here, the Page of Cups. So there could be an apology coming in. You may not think that it's going to happen, but the cards are telling me that this person wants to fight for it. It just may not be the right time right now. They're allowing some time to pass so that, so it's those type of situations where someone just feels like right now is not the right time because it's too fresh, or they want to give you time to cool off after a situation. But there's definitely that energy here of being like, you know they see a future with you. They see stability. They see a home life with you. They see the support that you can give them. And remember, guys, roles may be reversed, so it may be you that needs to apologize. But the way I'm looking at it is like you're waiting for an apology from someone from the past that, you know, may have did something that hurt you, or they just were making bad decisions within the relationship. And you feel like, you know what, my hands are tied here. Like, I'm not going to keep on, you know, being backed in a corner here and allowing you to treat me such and such, whatever the situation was. There's a lot of love here, though. You could feel like this person was a past life soulmate, a past life connection here because you do have the Six of Cups. So there's a lot of love here. There's a lot of, longing for communication, for this love, for this person. I feel like at one point, you saw everything with this person. You were investing into this person because we have the Seven of Pentacles here. So there was a form of investment here. Some of you guys could have had a family with this person because we have the Six of Cups and that deals with children. And we have the Ten of Pentacles. So it's like maybe some of you guys were in a committed relationship and you guys decided to take a break. And now, you're willing to fight for it. You want to put up a fight. Your person wants to fight for this. But there is information, something coming in for sure. Communication. Someone's trying to, see what it is that you're up to, what you're doing. So it's like if you feel like there was a situation here where there was some form of commitment, if you felt like it was over, it's not over. I feel like that's why this card is here, and it says there's nothing that is yet set in stone. So if you felt like this person made a judgment call and they were like, you know what, it's over, I definitely feel like it's not. There is communication coming in for sure. There could be an apology coming in, or this person could just, out of the blue, just reach out just to see how it is that you're doing, just get some info from you. But I feel like clarity is coming in as well after like some form of like bad judgment call. There's a situation here that you're stressing about it, but you're not seeing that you are putting yourself in this predicament. Yourself, because you're overthinking. You're thinking about all the negatives. I feel like there's a lot of like pessimism here. Like you're not thinking, positive about the situation. but there is some form of clarity coming in. You could be dealing with someone who's very logical, and the way that they do things is like, they're not an irrational person. They plan things out, they plan conversations out beforehand. Like, and they're planning on reaching out and apologizing to you. It's just, they're waiting for the right time. They want to make the right judgment call here. We have deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. And it's funny because when I was pre-shuffling, this is the card that I saw. So this is definitely for you, Aries. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer to what feels right. So if you wish to, to pursue this, just give it time. Don't force anything. Allow this person to, to come naturally. If there needs to be an apology, give it. Just don't think so negatively about the circumstances and the situation. If this person is waiting, for you to give an apology, and you may feel like, I don't owe you anything or something like that, it's like be open to communicate. Don't don't be so pessimistic about the situation. You have to be more open, more vulnerable. That's what relationships are about. So it's like you miss this person, there's a lot of missing, there's a lot of longing. So it's not like you don't miss them. And it's not like you don't want communication. It's not like there's not love here, because there is. There's a strong bond here. And you do see commitment with this person, but you have to give it time. And I feel like you have to do what feels right for you at the end of the day. So, but there is clarity coming in. Right now, it's a little bit, fogged up and cloudy, but there is clarity coming in. I feel like um, don't be so defensive, if you get my drift, like, because this card is, the card of boundaries, it's the card of defensiveness, but I also feel like this is like a wounded warrior here. This person fights for what they want, and I feel like you or your person are, you want this, but it's like it's going to take a little bit of time. It's going to take a little bit of patience. It's going to take, being more optimistic about the situation and investing in what you want, what feels right for you. So there is communication coming in though. So if that's what you're waiting for, I definitely see it. There's a lot of watching, but I feel like, it's like the beginning steps of like, of reaching out and like just, hey, how are you type of vibe. But could be dealing with a Scorpio, but there's every element here. So that's what I have for you, Aries. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.